Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Sweden into Scandinavia run. Where I last left off, we were trying to build the Suez Canal. Didn't have a lot of luck doing that. We shall see how that goes from here. Doing alright, we've got some factories building. Our infamy is 8 right now, so we're just gonna let it roll on. So we've got engineers now. What I kind of do want to do is give us a little bit more chance to invent nitroglycerin, and we've got time, and we don't really need the army techs, so I'm going to try and get some of the things that will add chances for us to add more opportunities for us to get nitroglycerin. Just so we can, say that we're actually doing it. That would be nice. Oh, nice! We discovered the source of the Nile. I saw, about 4 miles to the left, a sheet of water, which ultimately proved to be a creek, the southernmost part of what the Arabs call the Ukarewe Sea. Convinced that I had finally found the source of the Nile, I went down a grassy and jungly depression into a deep, dirty viscid nullah, which communicated with the southern end of the creek, which we named Jordan. As we followed the creek, that increased in breadth, and as it extended northwards, we saw many little islands in Ukarewe, well wooded, standing boldly out of the water. The journey continued through another tortuous day until we reached the village of Isamiro, where the view was clearer and better. In the distant horizon, a calm sea line started to appear between north and west. Even in a well-known country, the view would have attracted attention for its placid beauty, he thought to himself. He felt he had solved the great old riddle, so he could name it Lake Gustavus, like Vasa. Where is Ukarewe? That's what I want to know. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Perhaps it should be called Vasa, Lake Erik, Lake Svea, Lake Stockholm. I like Lake Gustavus. Get a lot of prestige from that. Let's go. How are we doing here? Who should we ban? I guess we should ban whoever's friendly. I guess we need to ban the Italians. Let's go and ban the Italians. If they get to cordial, that's okay. We're going to start increasing relations with Egypt, just so we can get more influence in them faster. I don't care about moralism. That's not something I'm interested in. Uh-oh, the liberals are in power. That's not good. That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Oh no. My economy. My economy! Ashanti influence? I don't really know where Ashanti is. Okay, here it is. Went up to cordial. Okay. I don't really see what the point of that was. Okay, we're going to need to ban someone here. I think I want to ban France because they're closest. Closest, without going over. Alright, we're out influencing the UK, which is good. I think they're focusing on other things right now. Which, quite honestly, maybe we should be focusing on other things, but that's okay. I'm having fun trying to actually build this damn canal. Alright, so support for foreign abolitionism. Yes, here in Sweden, all men are free and equal, but in lands beyond ours, the bonds of slavery, abolitionists are arguing that the government should oppose slavery abroad. Bahrain and Paraguay? Sure, yeah, I don't care about pissing them off. Gives me prestige. So that should give us a little more chance to invent nitroglycerin, which would be nice. Let's see here. This will give us a lot more tax efficiency. And since we have a liberal government now, it might be good. Might be good to do that. More tax efficiency is never a bad thing. Okay. Pretty soon here we're going to want to ban the British. Great. You're banned. Everybody's banned. We're going to have to ban the Italians soon. Wave of colonial unrest. We're not interested in losing prestige, so I'll take the militancy hit, you know. Fine. Fine by me. Movement for a free press still wants a little more help. For now, we're going to say no thank you, sir. Now, let's see. What else do we want? Military statistics would also give us more chance to invent nitroglycerin. But I also do... This is... military science is one of the least effective branches that you can go down in military. If you're really starved for points, you want light armament and army leadership, because what usually affects your losses and your army's efficiency is this, combat width, and tactics. So those are hugely important. Parliamentary realignment. And what with the people desperately clamoring for reform and social justice, hunger riots, and class struggle has our party done to aid the cause of Swedish workers? Nothing save the continual reassurance of the eventual fulfillment of vague promises. Colleagues, for these reasons and many more, I for one can no longer consider myself a liberal, except in the true sense of the word, a socialist. A block of radical members of the upper house have defected to form a socialist bloc, agitating for social reform, equality, and workers' solidarity. We could put pressure on the party group to maintain cohesion within its ranks. No, thank you. I want the liberals out of government as soon as possible. My god. Laissez-faire economics in this game just is terrible. It's not good, folks. Look at how they massacred my boys. Look at how many unemployed people I have. Sad. And we can ban Italians or the French. I'm gonna ban the French because it looks like the Italians don't really have much of a chance of anything so far. I would like to invent nitroglycerin, please. That would be nice. It's one of the higher ones now with 4%. We need some RNG, you know? I didn't have a lot of good luck with that Krakow run. I could really use some help here. Anti-Colonial League. And when we consider the injustices wrought by the representatives of Sweden in the colonies, we will not be surprised to find that Swedish in many of those places far beyond our country's shores has become a byword for theft, larceny, and murder. Our message here today is loud and clear. Sweden, quit the colonies. An anti-colonial league has been formed by Swedish radicals, ostensibly dominated by intellectuals arguing the cause of colonial independence. Reports from our secret police make it evident that the league is intimately connected with the Socialist International. Denounce the league, support the league. We are going to denounce the league. Nice. We got some, starting to build these new naval bases finally. And we can upgrade them again. Start building ironclads, which, like I mentioned in the last episode, that is how you get bang for your buck on colonial points. So colonial power is going to be hugely important as we go into Africa and try and run our administration. And the bang for the buck part is the supply throughout all of our naval ports. And so see if you have, we have this ironclad at 9. They give a certain amount of colonial power per ship, and ironclads take up the least supply and give the most power. So usually in the mid game, when you're not really interested in fighting great wars and you're more interested in colonizing, the big thing is getting colonial power. You can phase out the ironclads as you go on, but the big thing is making sure that you have enough colonial power to be able to throw down with some of these countries. Alright, we're gonna ban Italy. Really would like that nitroglycerin tech to research. That would be good. Telegraph. Steam Raiders. God damn it, guys. Come on. Just a little bit of RNG, please. Please. Just a little bit of RNG. That'd be nice. What is Sakota? What is going on here? Messina restoration of order to Dendi. Okay, so they're trying to take their cores back. I wonder if you could be the Messina Empire. Oh, the Homo Neanderthalis. I wonder if you could conquest enough to actually westernize this Messina Empire. I've seen a few people do it. I haven't really tried my hand at it very much. Oh, hey. Somewhere along the way, I guess we invented nitroglycerin somehow and I wasn't paying attention. Nice. Thank God. Okay. Let's build the Suez Canal. Alright. With the International Commission for Piercing of the Isthmus of Suez having completed and assessed the Suez region for being possible to have a canal built, all that remains is to put the plan in motion. The Suez Canal Company intends to do just that, but in order for it to start, it needs to be put together a significant amount of capital. Thus, it has been offering shares to our government, hoping as well for the political clout to influence Egypt into allowing the venture to proceed. Let's give them as much money as they want. 500,000. Take us down a little, but that's okay. Because by God, do we want that? We want that. We want that to happen. We can take the Vega expedition. So that's good. We can start on military texts that actually matter. 1865. In 1870, we're going to want to rush revolution and counter-revolution instead of analytic philosophy, because that way we can really just form Scandinavia as soon as possible. So, that being said, let's keep going. Suez Canal finished. Wow, that was quick. On the year 1865, the construction of the Suez Canal is finally finished. Numerous technical, political, and financial problems have been overcome. The final cost was more than double the original estimate. Many have died in accidents, but the canal is finally now ready for use. The opening will be performed by Khedive Ismail of Egypt and Sudan, and at Ismail's invitation, our ship will be the first to cross the canal. The opening ceremony will be held in a few days, as soon as the preparations are finished. Hooray! Why don't we have control of it? Whatever. Weird. Okay. Vega expedition. In 1878 to 1880, Adolf Erik Nordenskjold, with the financial support of King Oscar II, became the first person to successfully circumnavigate the whole of the Eurasian landmass with his Vega expedition. While the existence of the Northeast Passage had been confirmed since at least the middle of the century, Nordenskjold was the first to actually navigate the passage. His return to 1880 to Stockholm was widely celebrated. Okay. More ironclads, folks. We need them. We need the ironclads. Okay, so that's just a little too much. One, nice. Okay. So that's going to blow a hole in our budget for sure. That's okay because we need it, folks. We need it to happen. Movements, the campaign for free press. Not very militant right now, so chill. Our ship crosses the Suez. During the inauguration of the Suez Canal, our ship was first to pass the Suez, bringing glory to our nation. Hooray. I don't know why the Suez passed over into Egyptian hands, but alright, we gain more socialists, more reactionaries. Okie dokie. Fine by me. Maybe you have to found the Suez Company to get this? I don't know. I really don't know. The Suez decisions are always strange to me. Losing a lot of money. Hopefully that doesn't cause our ships to take any damage. I'm more afraid, my god. They're not happy. Okay. Pressing concerns. We do not want more liberal. Oh my god. It's the very last thing that we want. Egyptian tomb, hell yeah. Alright, more research points. Look at that go. Nice, guys. Archaeological expedition. Everybody loses prestige because of the UK. Let's see, what else do we want here? Upper house rearranged. Elections are starting. Maybe, just maybe, we're getting rid of these liberals. That would be nice. Where do I sign up? Beer halls or militants? Give them the militancy. I don't give a shit. See how I care. about your liberal agitation. We're gonna go for state capitalism. Railroads are joined. In 1871, a grand ceremony was held in Arvika to celebrate the joining of the Swedish and Norwegian national railroad networks. Nice. Let's rejoice. Everybody loves railroads, folks, don't we? More state capitalism. More state capitalism. As, you know, the best thing you can achieve without having a revolution. Because I like it a lot because the AI just builds the stupidest shit that just never works. Like, why are we building clippers? You know, why are we building furniture factories? And obviously, our steel mill, we can't influence our steel mills, or we can't keep them open when they're like pretty important for like national markets, like funding our military, that whole thing. That nobody's thinking about that. So yeah, make sure that you don't let liberals come into power. Learn from my mistakes, folks. Persians can probably handle that on their own. We're at 0 infamy. It could be time, maybe, to go after another one of those African nations. We are really letting just our infamy go to waste if we don't declare war on someone. But it looks like the Netherlands and Belgium are protected by the British, which I'm really not interested in going to war with the Brits. I would like to just beat up on someone who I know I can beat up on. And actually, they have twice as many brigades as I do. It might be time to start encouraging soldiers soon. We could go after Vietnam. Oh, or we could go on a punitive expedition. Which is always a good way to get a lot of money. You're kind of on the fritz. You need some money, you can always beat up China. Reparations alone can just fuel your army for years. Okay, let's see here. We need engineer. We need some stars. You down here, our colonial army, definitely needs an engineer. The Russian Empire calls for conference. We have received word from the Russians that they intend to hold a conference. I don't think the Crimean War ever happened. Very odd. We have received word from the Russians that they intend to hold a conference of European powers in Constantinople to discuss the ability of the Ottoman Empire to maintain stability in the Balkans. Alright. Yeah. It'll give us prestige. Yeah. Take that deal. Burdened colonial administration. Why's that? Oh, did we lose the effects of it? Maybe we did. Maybe we lost the effects of it. Yeah. Nice. Our economy is doing a lot better now. We definitely still can't fund our navy all the way. That is. Okay, it's October of 68. I'm probably going to go after something that we can just do really quickly. So I think... Actually, the reinforcement, is really nice, because sometimes I do happen to neglect that, and it can get really bad. The Great Eastern Crisis. I guess this is the Crimean War, huh? It looks like the Ottomans don't have any friends, and they very might well get owned. Because the British and France are both at war. That's certainly interesting. Okay, we can build more ironclads. Which is what we're here to do. We're here to build ironclads, folks. Okay, so we're gonna cancel one in Karlskrona, cancel one in Gothenburg, cancel one in Stockholm, and there we go. Perfect. United Kingdom calls for Congress. So let's see. The Ottoman Empire must be kept strong. Stability in the Balkans is important. It looks like they lost that Great Eastern Crisis. So let's say stability in the Balkans is important. The Ottoman Empire agrees to demands. The Ottoman Empire has sent word to the European powers that it will abide by the decrees of the Congress. This proves to the Swedish government that they are serious about working with the rest of Europe to maintain stability, though it is clear they are angered by the results. Good to hear. My. Look at Albania. Okie dokie. So, we're going to just let that happen. Greece got Cyprus. Good for them. Cool. Greece got all of their shit. Absolutely we'll take influence in Greece. We will take Montenegro. Got banned from Greece. Fucked up. And the French. I don't know why I don't have the Suez Canal. Oh, that was a whole plot line in my dang playthrough, and we didn't even get the Suez Canal. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna save up for revolution and counter-revolution. Let's keep it real. Romania is at war with Bulgaria. Romanian, Bulgarian, Dobruja. So I guess they're gonna take this. And they're against the Ottomans. That's funny. Oh, nice. Movements, free press, minimum wage. We're going to use that to restrict child labor. Well, I shouldn't have done that, because our literacy is literally 98%. There's no reason to There's no reason to make people angry over that stuff. Maybe we should have gone with trinket healthcare instead. Liberal Party rocked by scandal. Rumors were around for some time, but a newspaper has finally published evidence of a wide-reaching scandal affecting the Swedish Liberal Party. Popular candidates have allegedly been involved in smuggling of illicit goods, used questionable tactics to buy votes, and speculated on investments with government funds. This has been declared beyond the pale even by Liberal supporters and has caused a huge uproar within Sweden, severely damaging the Liberal cause. We already found the source of the Nile. I guess they're just gonna charge me $2,000 every time. Lake Gustavus, it says it right there. Oh well. We're getting really close. Okay. January of 1870. Let's research revolution and counter-revolution. And we'll be able to form Scandinavia. That'll be really cool. We're gonna need to ban the Italians soon here. The French are allied with Austria-Hungary. Oh, they're at war for Alsace-Lorraine. Right, yeah, the Franco-Prussian War. The UK, wow, France is screwed. I don't know how the NGF managed to ally the UK with splendid isolation on, but that's okay. There we go, the French Empire. Wait, what the shit? Treaty of Frankfurt. The Treaty of Frankfurt was signed on 1870 at the end of the Franco-German War. Established the frontier between the French Empire and the German Empire, it confirmed the succession of the region of Alsace-Lorraine and allowed residents of the region to decide between keeping their French nationality and emigrating or remaining in the region and becoming German citizens. Another issue of this was after my dead lying on French German soil under the Treaty of Frankfurt, blah blah blah. Indemnities, all that stuff. And somehow Württemberg did not get didn't get eaten by Germany? I don't understand that. That's very strange. Oh well. We lost 2% of our intellectuals, so let's go back, start encouraging intellectuals again. German Empire minus Württemberg. What the hell is going on here? They're going to free people against the Belgians? Interesting. And the Italians. Liberal author. Let's try and keep people as little liberal as possible. Lockout. Capitalists in one of our states have called a lockout following a period of intensifying labor conflicts in the area. Workers have been informed by management that no one is welcome back to work while union sympathies still run high among the employed. Local police have expressed support for the move, citing a long series of disturbances at factories, some even bordering on sabotage. Yes, we have trade, wars, production, and you tell me about organized labor? Hey, that's unconstitutional. Great strata become less socialist. We're going to take more people becoming more socialist. We want more socialists in charge, and we want less liberals. My God, we need fewer liberals in charge. Yeah, that's just the way it is, folks. We need to get rid of this laissez-faire system. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to work for us. No, we don't want any liberals in the upper house. My God. Stop it. Alright, here we go. 1870. Scandinavian Political Union. Where is it? Here we go. The next step towards uniting Scandinavia is reducing the differences in our governments. Why have multiple agencies when there can simply be one, providing all people with the services they need? We must surrender our individual sovereignty for common gain. The next step. Alright. Oh, okay, so... Okay, we didn't do that somehow. Something... I don't know exactly what that did then, in that case. But let's see. So we need... Finnish is not an accepted culture. We do need to abandon the Finnish some way or another. Citizenship policy is residency. So let's see. We need... Can we appoint parties? Yeah, we can. Great. Good. Now we're going to abandon the Finnish. Now we can form Scandinavia. There we go. By reaching a dominant position in Scandinavia, we can unite the Scandinavian peoples under one banner. We must, in order to do this, have the entirety of the traditional Scandinavia either within our realm or in our sphere of influence, for the good of the brother peoples. Okay. We got some cores on Germany. So one of the first things that we're going to want to do is ally with Russia soon. I know they don't like us, but we're neighbors at peace. So we're going to want to take this land off of Germany one way or another. Looks like France is allied with Russia somehow. Sadly. I don't know why they're allowed to have more than one, but that's okay. So we formed Scandinavia. We got another national focus. Perfect. We don't need to encourage intellectuals anymore. It's awesome. And we've got all these nice accepted cultures. Okay. So that's it for this episode. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.